ate noodles with no packet, cereal with the can.
Sometimes when people use the N-word, they're not always black. What can you do? Are you going to attack them? Are you going to stand up for what's right? You could, or we can go all the way to Japan and watch it go down in real time right now. Ladies and gentlemen, Japan's N-word epidemic.
っていいのかな？ニガ。
あ、差別用語ですよね。ニガ、韓国人ね。
よくしてるんですね。どこから聞いたんですか？
TikTok で、なんかニガ。
機会があれば黒人男性と付き合ってみたいと思いますか？
どうやろう。でもめっちゃいい人やったら。
機会があれば黒人女性と付き合ってみたいと思いますか？
アグレッシブですもんね。アグレッシブやな。イメージアグレッシブ。
Oh, God damn. Niggas said they're colonizer cam. Excuse me? Niggas said they're aggressive. Loud, crass, aggressive black women. Hey, that's how the media portrayed them. I'm not gonna agree or disagree. That's all I'm saying.
アグレッシブでお尻でっかい。
Yo, we gotta talk about this. Yo, we have to talk about this. You know, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Terrence Reynolds. I'm a black man living in Japan for about 10 years now. I reside in the city of Tokyo. And this video reminds me so much of the experiences that I face, the passive aggression and sometimes the outright racism that you feel from Japanese people who claim that they love black culture. Now, I want to give a caveat before I begin this video. I do not think that this video is an indictment on all Japanese people. Japanese people are individuals just like us in our own home countries. But this is an indictment to people like him, this YouTuber. I believe his name is Interviewee Japan. I'm not sure of his name. This guy, he claims that he has a YouTube channel in which he interviews Japanese people to help foreigners understand Japanese by allowing them to practice their listening skills, I guess with the hopes of them listening to the N-word. Like, what was the point of this video, my guy? Like seriously, what did you expect to achieve? For you to ask people these questions implies that you know exactly what...
He's clickbaiting all of us, which is why we're all here, aren't we? As a fellow Negronoid myself, I have to ask myself, how do I feel about this? Do I feel attacked, this or that? And you know what I will say, to be honest with you, 100%, is like, I feel like there's a lot of different black tropes that black people can sort of get caught up in. But sometimes, nigga, I forget that I'm even black. I just walk around like an individual doing my own things, speaking my own way, listening to things and getting knowledge from things that I enjoy. That sometimes I completely forget that I'm black until somebody reminds me, oh, get out here, nigger. Or they do something where it's just like, clearly it was prejudice or I guess racist, right? But it takes a lot for me to sort of play the victim of being black. I've never liked it. I don't like the idea of it. I don't like how people band behind it about how we all, you know what I mean? I get it. Whatever. You guys, we went through hardships. Blah, 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 sure, but now it's time to all of us to get up and continue moving forward, uplifting ourselves to be better and to be enlightened, you know?
You're doing, and you're influencing these people, whether they're willing participants or willing fools or not, into saying this word without truly understanding the social ramifications of it. On top of that, here's this clip of him giving all of these interviewees watermelon.
It only has social ramifications. It only has social ramifications because we still want to embody the hurt. It's just a word, bro. It's just a word. It's literally just a word. It has no meaning to someone. Like, if you say it to me, it's not going to offend me. Not anymore, maybe back in the day, but now that I've grown up, I'm realizing, like, how are these words? How am I going to let this word affect my whole entire, like, mental process and sort of start raging and attacking you because of a word? I think it's stupid. I think we should let go of this idea of giving this word so much power that it can affect a culture and a community. I think it's stupid.
もらってください。
What's up, chat?
美味しいんで、スイカグミ。もらってください。このスイカバーをもらってください。
So yes, at the end of the video, he gave every single person who participated in this interview some watermelon. And after watching this video, it reminds me of this question I've been asking myself since I saw it, which is, what does it feel like to be black in a country that consumes your culture but is indifferent to who you are as a person? Before we can possibly understand...
Welcome to America. Welcome to America. Welcome to Canada. Welcome, baby. You're a welcome member in my community. Yeah, anyway. All right. let's get back to it.
And the answer to this question, we have to understand the context of consumerism and how Japanese people consume black culture.
まずは黒人に対してどういうイメージを持ってますか？
スポーツがすごい上手でかっこいい。
性格は若干野生的なライ
力が強い、体が大きい、パワーがある、背がでかいとか。
ノリがいい、体のリズム感覚とかもいいイメージです。
僕も運動神経がいいっていうイメージが結構あって。
音楽的なセンスがあるとか、そういう原始的なセンス。
So when Japanese people learn about black culture, they mostly learn about blackness through hip-hop videos, NBA broadcasts, American movies, as well as American advertising, which are all filtered depictions, curated, commercialized, and ultimately designed to sell you something. When hip-hop, just like other media...
Curated and ran by who? Not other blacks. You know who it's ran by. You know who the chosen are.
The black culture arrive in Japan, something gets lost in translation. It's the encoding, it's the pain, it's the community. It's largely stripped away and it's replaced with this aesthetic that these people adopt. This stripped down version of what this culture truly means to its people, as well as the context. And then it gets filtered.
Listen, I'm gonna say this and I don't give a fuck how anybody feels. Hip hop, rap, it's dead in America, bro. No one gives a fuck. Where is it thriving? Overseas. Italy rap scene, just like you said, the Japanese rap scene, all these rap scenes that have taken our culture and improved on it. That's I'm telling you right now, bro, ain't no American rap music any good right now. It's all overseas. Fight me on it.
Through this Japanese lens of what they perceive black people and black culture to be. And this filtering causes real harm to black people just like me who moved to Japan and have to experience this, but it also has a real impact on the real half black and black Japanese citizens that live here.
My mom is Japanese and my dad is from the States.
And you went to school in Japan too, right? Because they can be strict, like no nail polish, no this, no that. Everyone needs to look like this.
Everyone needs to look like this was my issue. Because everybody don't look the same. First year in high school, the science teacher came up to me in the hallway. After the bell rang and everybody else was in the hallway. So like, you trying to humiliate me, that's not gonna happen. You told me to put my hair because my hair looked like it was done. Like it had been done, but like I think you're missing something, sir. Like, I'm like
So this reminds me of this kid. I believe the story happened about what? I think 3 years ago. He was a half black kid, half black, half Japanese kid, living in Hyogo, preparing for his high school graduation. And for those of you who don't know, Hyogo is a prefecture or a city. I'm not exactly sure, but it sits somewhere between Osaka, Kobe, and Kyoto, for those of you who are curious on where it falls on the map. But anyways, this half black, half Japanese kid had to participate in a segregated graduation. Yes, in the year 2022, I believe. And basically what happened is this. He felt, since he's graduating, and this is a special moment to him, just like all of us, that, hey, I want to do something to commemorate this moment. He decided to research traditional black hairstyles, and as a way to honor his father and represent for a part of his culture, he decided to show up to the graduation in cornrows. His parents, they expected the school to be accepting of this new hairstyle. When he got to school on the day of his graduation, they refused him. They turned him down. They told him, look, little man, you can't come here with a trendy hairstyle like this and expect to walk.
First of all, you guys are crazy. You think first of all, you know how elitist Japan is? Like, do you know how elitist it is? So first of all, this idea of intermingling of cultures and black, you guys think they're going to be accepting of it? Come on, bro. Come on, man. It's just like how white people will tell you white is right. This is what they'll say. They'll say that to you. So you think Japan is any different? No, it's not, bro. It's not. So we have to stop playing this game thinking that like, oh, we can just be ourselves. They'll always tell you that. Just be yourself. Right, until you're hated against for being yourself. So I guess alienate yourself. That should be the new terminology. Alienate yourself. And now a lot of you are going to be watching this and being like, oh, Cephas, you're so just on the fringes. It's not so black and white. And it's not so black and white. But it's important, yes, to understand where you come from. But also you have to understand that some parts of the world just aren't adapted to that. Some parts of the world aren't adapted to that, bro. They're just not. They're just not adapted to that. So it's like you can't forcibly just force your ideas and ideologies on a society that just is just unwilling to accept you, no matter what. Even though Japan's entire population is dwindling, you would think, hey, let's get more people coming into our country. Doesn't matter what color or race they are, intermingling with our people, creating more of a population. They say no. No. You know what I mean? So it's like you have to get in where you fit in. And sometimes you're not always going to fit in the right places. Yes, it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt your ego and your self-esteem. But I believe that every single last one of us has a place in this earth where we're going to fit in perfectly. Now, mind you, speaking as someone like me who has been everywhere around the world, I don't fit in anywhere. When I go to places like Romania, the bitches in Romania want to start yanking on my dreads. and being like, black, 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 like I'm some sort of like wax figure. At least a wax figure is respected and no one touches it. I'm get in where you can. Of course, I've faced my own ideas of prejudice, but you just have to brush these things off and not allow it to affect your day-to-day, because if you allow this weight to sit heavy on your crown, how are you gonna get anything done?
Across this stage, like, for real? This kid was rejected from his own graduation, was forced home, and then had to participate in a separate graduation where he was unable to make core memories with his friends and other peers at the school because the Japanese institution did not understand what it meant to be a black kid, or at least to have black kid. They assume that his cultural roots, this hairstyle, is just some sort of product that they see in these other Japanese kids who decide to get cornrows and twists and wear a do-rag and act like they're black. And this reminds me of an experience I had participating in the Japanese hip-hop culture here. Now, I don't really actively participate in the Japanese
Sometimes I like to act Japanese. I don't know. It's just like these kind of things like this. They're you know, this realistically, it's just a video for debate, really.
Pop culture as much as I used to. I used to go to a lot of shows, but I'm reminded of the show that I went to. I believe it was like 5 years ago. It was during COVID. Some crazy times. It was a national Japanese rap battle. Yes, a big one. A one that took place in an arena, and it had all the acts who were battling out to be the #1 battle rapper here in Japan. And it was like all sorts of names. I couldn't pronounce them or remember them to save my life at this point. But there was one that stuck out. One brave soul who decided to wake up today and name himself. And I guess it wasn't just that day because he lives by it. His name is, I quote, MC Niggly. Bro, come on, MC Niggly. Like, what are you doing? Like, am I tripping? Should I like pull out a Japanese dictionary? Is that like some sort of like word? Am I mistaken? That's some sort of like food that I'm not aware of? Because if anything, bro, you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. It's at best, it's a double entendre and it's a wink to what you're attempting to do. But you mix that with the fact that when you got to this arena, me and my other black friend, I mean, dog, I'm a software engineer. I'm fresh off of work. I'm showing up in Uniqlo, a button up, probably a sweater and some slacks. And then all around me are a bunch of Japanese guys dressed up in like tall tees, baggy pants. Some dressing like they West Coast rappers, others dressing like they're in 90s New York. They got on bandanas, dog. They got on like do-rags and shit. They crip walking. They throwing up gang signs. And me and my black friend, we're just sitting here watching this and we're like, hey, yo, what the fuck? And of course, there's always that Japanese guy who sees us. He winks at us. He looks at us because what he really wants is validation.
Yeah, I don't know you,
but I'm still your nigga, believe me.
We're just looking at this like, I'm looking at my man's like, bro, why'd you bring me here?
Okay. The idea also of the black validation, if we can touch quickly on that, that's a real thing, bro. And it's crazy that the Japanese people looked to him to seek his validation, his approval of what they're doing. When I do things like when I dress like Japanese culture or influenced by the cuts and silhouette of Japanese fashion, I'm not looking to other Japanese people to validate me. I validate myself. I know that my taste in things is good. So when they're doing it and they're seeking validation, that should tell you something. That should tell you that maybe you're doing something that you're not comfortable with, bro. You know? White people do it all the time too. White people are always looking for white validation, black validation, man. Always. Yo, what's up, man? Yo, can I get you a drink, man? Yo, can I? Which is why someone like me, a dirt man like myself, when I like to go out, I like to get things for free. I like to go with no money in my pocket. I say, I'm going out today. Everyone's like, oh, we got a couple dollars for the... I said, not me, nigga. Because I have black privilege. When I go outside to the clubs, I get my smokes for free. I get my kush for free. I get my booze for free. Because motherfuckers just be like, yo, what's your name, bro? Yo, I just met this nigga. Yo, come take a shot with me, bro. Come... I gotta spend nothing, bro. So you gotta look at the pros and cons. It's not all bad.
Why'd you bring me here? Because he's a rapper. And I'm like, why are we here? So we watched this whole theater performance because I don't know how else to call it, because after the show was over, these guys get off the stage and they go to their booths because obviously they're selling merchandise to support themselves. And okay, you know, I respect the hustle. But then you get to some of the booths and their Japanese wives are like dressed up as the most traditional Japanese woman. Some of them are holding their child. Others have their babies in the stroller. And I just can't help but to think when a wife finally sees the husband after the performance being like, oh, you did so good, insert Japanese word for husband, but you know, when you're done with this theater performance, when you come home, make sure you take off that costume because you have an interview tomorrow. You have to put on your suit. Like, what happens to that, man? Like, I thought hip-hop was designed around authenticity. Why does it feel like you're putting on a costume? Why do you need a do-rag? Like, I wear a do-rag because I know my
hold on.
Around authenticity. Why does it feel like you're putting on a costume? Why?
What is this? What is that? What is that? Hold on. I like that a lot. I need this. I have to have that. I have to. I'm sorry. It's so
Why do you need a do-rag?
It's so good.
Like, I wear a do-rag 'cause I know my purpose is for wearing one. But why are you wearing one? You trying to get waves, bro? Is there some sort of like...
Niggas should never wear do-rags outside of the fucking house, bro. It's for sleeping and for protecting your hair from getting all frizzied. I'm just saying, I don't know what nigga came out here and said, yo, we wearing do-rags outside now. That's crazy. And bonnets, too. There's a lot of things in the nigga community that just don't make sense to me.
Japanese wave secret that I'm not aware of. It blew my mind to see my culture basically mocked and like truly separated from...
Relax, nigga. It's not that fucking serious, bro. Jesus Christ, man. It's not that serious. I hate this idea of being the black martyr. Oh, my culture. Look at us. We're being mocked. Shut the fuck up, bro. Shut up, man. Be quiet. I hate when niggas play the victim. I hate when niggas want to gatekeep things. Like, bro, it all is everything. These borders we put around ourselves, these borders we put around in society, it's all so stupid. It's preventing people to live. You're living with all these codes of conduct. Oh, do this. Oh, don't do that. Arigato, kapara. Shut up. Shut up. Everybody needs to stop right now, dude. This is just a bunch of yapping. They gave us the opportunity to yap, and we're really just running our fucking mouths, man. God damn it. Ugh. You guys sicken me. I'm sickened by society, bro.